Hey guys, good Sunday morning. Welcome to our last lesson in this Under Construction series. Thank you guys for sticking with me these last 2 months as we've talked about all the different ways that God is building us into something new. God is building us into the person that we want to be, right? And today we're going to talk about the most exciting part of a construction project. When you're done and you get the keys. Today's lesson is called Welcome Home. And if you were building a house for someone and it was completely finished and you were welcoming them to their new home, you would give them the keys to their new house, wouldn't you? That's kind of the signal that something is finished, that you've finished preparing it, the work is all done. And getting a new set of keys can be really exciting. Not only do you have keys to get into your house, and let's not forget the most exciting keys of all, especially when you're a teenager, your car keys. I'm sure some of you guys have already dreamed about having your driver's license someday and driving your own car, right? It's so exciting getting the keys to your first car and having a little bit of freedom. I love watching YouTube videos of teenagers being surprised with their first car because they're so excited, and sometimes their reactions are really funny. And so there's all sorts of keys in our lives that either get us into somewhere we want to go, like a new house, or get us somewhere we want to go, like if they're keys to our car. But remember, this Under Construction series is all about building ourselves into something new. And we've been talking about keys and how exciting it is to get keys to a new place or to a new car. But the most wonderful and most exciting place that any of us will ever get to go to is heaven. And how do we get the keys to heaven? That is a silly question, right? There's no key that gets you to heaven. But who do we know and love that is kind of like the key to heaven? It's Jesus, isn't it? Several weeks ago, we talked about how important it is to have a strong foundation, whether you're building a building or in your life. And we talked about how that foundation for your life should be Jesus. And today, when we're talking about the keys to heaven, we're talking about Jesus again. Jesus is our way into heaven. If you want keys to a house, you have to pay for it, don't you? But I'm so thankful that Jesus has already paid our way into heaven. Jesus died on the cross so that we have a chance to get to heaven someday. He is our key. Jesus is the way into heaven, and he is already there preparing our forever home. And today I'm going to be reading from John chapter 14, verses 1 through 14, when he is telling the disciples that he's going to heaven to prepare a place for us, to prepare our forever home in heaven for all those who love Jesus. Jesus said, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust in me. There are many rooms in my Father's house. I would not tell you this if it were not true. I am going there to prepare a place for you. After I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back. Then I will take you to be with me so that you may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I am going." And then one of Jesus' disciples, Thomas, says to him, "Lord, we don't know where you are going, so how can we know the way?" Jesus answered, "I am the way, and I am the truth and the life. The only way to the Father is through me. If you really knew me, then you would know my Father too. But now you do know him, and you have seen him." Another one of Jesus' disciples, Philip, said to him, "Lord, show us the Father. That is all we need." Jesus answered, "I have been with you a long time now. Do you still not know me? He who has seen me has seen the Father. So why do you say, 'Show us the Father'? Don't you believe that I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? The words I say to you don't come from me. The Father lives in me, and he is doing his own work. Believe me when I say that I am in the Father and the Father is in me, or believe because of the miracles I have done. I tell you the truth. He who believes in me will do the same things that I do. He will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father. And if you ask for anything in my name, I will do it for you. Then the Father's glory will be shown through the Son. If you ask me for anything in my name, I will do it." So Jesus makes it so clear right there that he is in heaven preparing us a home, and that he is the only way for us to get there. Nothing is more important to Jesus than us spending eternity in heaven with him. And he has already paid for it on the cross, hasn't he? He's given us the keys to heaven so that we can be with him forever. And that is why this is the last series in this Under Construction lesson, because getting to heaven is the most important part of all of it. God is building us into something new so that we can make it to heaven forever. It's our forever home. It's the final and most important construction project there is. Thank you guys for watching these Under Construction videos. Next week, we're starting a new series called How to Train Your Emotions. And hopefully most of you have seen the How to Train Your Dragon movies. We're going to be incorporating a lot of fun things with dragons into our lessons. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And I love seeing some of you guys at church on Sundays, and I can't wait until we're all together again. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.